Good morning. I am here with you guys on this humid summer day. It is July 3rd. What more can you expect? We are just right in the thick of it, no pun intended. And as the summer rolls on, it gets me thinking about the fall and the beautiful weather of the fall that I so enjoy. And I think most of us do by the end of the summer. I know there are those summer bunnies, those beach babies that just love to be out there, and I don't blame you. I love the swimming, but I don't have a pool and I am not swimming every day. So I'm kind of ready for this to be over with. Even my hair is just like, okay, we know it's kind of semi-rainy, kind of muggy. With that being said, when you feel like you're right in the thick of it with anything, it can be very challenging. It can feel like you're in quicksand. It can feel like you're in the mud, you're not going forward. And that is something that I felt like I have been in recently. I have been in a point of my health journey where I'm almost 2 years into my cancer journey, and things have been challenging. I'm going through this holistically. In other words, I have not accepted chemo or radiation. I have rejected my oncologist's advice from the standard medical facilities on purpose. It has been full my choice, no one else's. And in doing so, you face different obstacles, period. You just do. I have a neighbor who has gone through breast cancer as well, and she went forward and she did radiation, and her comment is, I regret it. I am still living the aftermath of it. That is not something you wish to hear from your neighbor. But I have my own challenges, and those challenges are surfacing, to say the least. Cancer is something that is challenging to deal with. It can be looked at with hope and with grace. And some days are a lot easier than others. But as I am in the thick of summer, I am also in the thick of this. I have a lot of questions. I've just gotten some blood work done. It leaves you in that limbo. And in the limbo is the uncertainty, is the unrest. And I can honestly say, even before the blood test, there's been some unrest. There's been some challenges about this. I have learned to prioritize so much through this, because when you don't take conventional therapies and you are doing the holistic nutrition side of it, you are researching and scouting everything and implementing those things. You eat completely organic food, your lifestyle completely changes. And many things are for the betterment of your body. You are eating healthier and you feel good, but the mind is the thing that you are forever stuck with. So that's the thing that has to be changed and altered. That's the thing that has to be taken care of, almost like a baby. And I say a baby because all of us have things that we have lived in our past that actually surfaced during those times. You begin to want to dig and say, why am I here where I'm at? And if anything is in you, like a fish with a hook in its mouth, you want more than anything to have it out. And that's where I've been. I've been soul searching, as it would be, trying to make my peace with God and others. And I say others multiple, it's probably not others multiple, more than just one that I've been dealing with. And the way that I've been dealing with that is I was not dealing with what I needed to 4 years ago. Years ago, I was burying this under a rug. My husband knew about it, and my kids didn't know about it. Now my kids know just the tiniest bit. To be honest, it's had to deal with grandparents, mainly just one grandparent, and we've had to push our distance. We've had to stay away. And that's one way to look at it and say, okay, well, I've combated this thing, we've dealt with it, this is the way we deal with things. We just, limited visits or monitored visits or whatever, but it's not like that for me because it's directly my parent. So I've come to God and I've said, Lord, I know that you know my frustration and just like anger that I have towards this person. And I know you want me to forgive them. So help me to forgive completely and entirely. I don't know how to do that. But whatever you call me to do, put it on the table, show it to me, and I will do it. And for me, that's been the most liberating, to talk to God, put it on the table, and to say whatever God calls me to do is how I'm going to deal with this. I am not going to live this way anymore because I can't. I just can't. And a lot of good things have come because I have learned the value of real friendships. And instead of people pleasing, I have learned to not put things under the rug and discuss them. I have learned to choose self-respect than, once again, the people pleasing of just going along to get along. It's a real thing that people struggle with sometimes, and I feel like that has been me for the most part. So as I am in the thick of things, and we are in the thick of summer, and my hair is realizing that it is humid, and it is. I keep moving forward because as you do, there is the temptation to stay in bed all day. There is a temptation to not talk to people. There is the temptation to really shut down, and that is not good for anyone. Anyone. I don't care who you are. You need to have some type of place where you go. You need to have some type of store where you go on a regular basis. You just have to have people and things that you do that are with people every once and again. Otherwise, your mind will begin to shut down. And I'm not having that. I am not going to sit here and just say things aren't going well from many angles and I'm just going to shut down. No, that's not an option. When you begin to see the darkness caving in, when you begin to see that you are doing that, I would highly encourage you to examine what is going on and take small steps accordingly to move forward. That's all I have for you guys today. Happy 4th.